Your Excellency. Are they working? Your Excellency, President, also presidential flag bearer, newly elected chairman of our great party, the first national vice chairperson, Alhaji Chigongo, who is also newly elected. Congratulations to both of you. Mama Janet, all the other leaders, the delegates, members of the NRM family. It's a pleasure to see you here today. Last time we met, we could not convene together because of the COVID pandemic. But we thank God that this time we're able to sit together at one venue to make the deliberations for our great party. I come before you as a long-standing member of the NRM. I've worked for the NRM for my entire life. I started as an LC1 chairperson in the Busovia village, Mburamti sub-county. And I've ridden through the ranks up to this date. I want to thank you very much for the support. And I want to thank His Excellency the President for initiating this party right from his student days until it has grown into this mighty movement and also brought along many other people. As I informed you, I have been in this party for a long time. In the middle. These gadgets. So it's again. Let's start again. Okay. The microphones are a bit tricky, but I hope you can hear me. Honourable members, this party has come a long way through turbulence, through good times, but we have been able to fly together and to land together. I have worked diligently as a backbencher for the first 7 years before I was appointed Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Minister of State for Transport, and Minister for Parliamentary Affairs. Thereafter, I graduated to the position of Deputy Speaker and later as Speaker. I have executed my duties diligently in all those capacities within the Parliament by ensuring that the necessary legislation is passed, the necessary budgets are passed, the necessary loans are passed to support the manifesto of the NRM. I've also worked diligently to ensure that where loans were required, they were passed to improve on our infrastructure and all other facilities. I was elected as the second national vice chair after a lobby by the women members of the NRM when we realized that we did not have enough women on the executive committee. So an amendment was made to enable us to have a voice on the Central Executive Committee. And I performed that job with distinction. I have improved and contributed to many policies, many programs, many changes and many other facilities to ensure that the perspective of the women is always considered. But in the process, I've not also forgotten the young people or the elderly or any other disadvantaged group. I have been their voice in the Central Executive Committee. However, Your Excellency, our Chair, and members of the Great NRM Party, I think it's a matter of grave concern that the level of bribery, of intimidation, of abuse of office, of corruption during this election has been exceedingly high. Indeed, it has been unprecedented. For the first time, we have seen distribution of iPads to entice leaders and influence them. We have seen distribution of cell phones for the same reasons. Distribution of money for the same reason. No small money still of 20,000, but in millions. And this, Your Excellency and International Chair, is something that's ruining our party. We have built this party over time, but there's a real risk that it's going to be overtaken by people who do not deserve to be in leadership. So we need to check the issue of corruption. Last night, there was more distribution of resources. 300,000 shillings to each delegate. At Nabisunsa, at Nakawa, at Tisasi, and many, many other places. Again, to influence the outcome of these elections. So I do hope that the members will take this matter into account and realize that we don't need to support the corrupt, and to know that the money being used is actually your money. This is taxpayers' money. So please chew it, but make the right choices. I would like to appeal to our members to clean our party by rejecting corruption, rejecting bribery, rejecting intimidation. National Chairman, there are members here who have got messages on their phone intimidating them. If you don't vote for so and so, you will see. How can that be? But this is what is happening at this stage. So I do hope that something will be done. And Honorable Chairs, you have been promising that you are going to take action. I hope that you can actually take action so that this vice ends. On the level of the preparation of the election, it's also a matter of concern that in some instances there have been deliberate delays so that voting takes place in the night. How can voting take place at 4 o'clock in the morning? And this has happened on more than one occasion. This is deliberate. I'm glad we are starting early today. I hope the counting will be done early, and that all the sets of elections will be done during the day.